Welcome back. Yes, last video I did rough cuts for Russia and Arizona. Arizona turned out really close. Russia, let me just show you right quick. All right, so here's Arizona. As you can tell, so what I do is I rough cut it. So I'll go with a pencil and I'll rough cut it. Let me get my hand away from. Oh Jesus. So I'll rough cut it, and as you can tell, kind of came out pretty close. But I'll come through with a pen because it's really hard or really easy to see, and kind of etch it out. Got my scrap. Oh, I'll tell you about the mats in a second. Sorry, I got squirrel brain. So there's Russia. Don't mind the glare from the outside. I got the door half opened. But you could tell in Russia here, there's a lot of ignore that. I did pretty well. This is the little inlets and everything. Whew, that's gonna be tough. But as I mentioned yesterday, Russia from the side looks like a mini dinosaur. Anyways, we got Pennsylvania there. That's a gift to my grandmother. And here's our badass scroll saw. All right, now we're coming back. I need to invest in two things. Three things. Something to stream lives from that isn't my phone. I need a better microphone. I need a microphone. I don't have a microphone to have a better microphone. I just have no microphone. What's the other thing I need? Computer. What fucking music is this? There we go, Young Gravy. Let's go. Like a blunts up when I walk in the building. Alright. I need next. Yeah, I got a thermal on. It's chilly in the garage. Yeah, I think this weekend I'm gonna upgrade. My voice doesn't come across clearly. Not at all. So it's bad enough not being able to hear me with the mask on, let alone an echo. Echo! Or just not an echo, it just sounds hollow. Is that the right adjective? I don't know. What's up, guys?
Guys, gals, theys, thems, and all y'alls in between. Or
if you're around West Virginia parts, all y'all's around. If you're from where I grew up, yins, yuns, yuins. Oh. Okay, so let's get this set up. Mahogany stand. So this is what I'm working with. The standard iPhone stand and a brick of mahogany. And what I'll do, this is so, I'm such a just fucking poor ass mess. That's my setup. Isn't that awesome? And then look, you just set it here. It leans down. It's perfect. And then you just zoom in. Ta-da! Skills when you're broke as shit and quit your job. You quit your job, bro. You gotta make do with what you got because you know next month that $100 you spend on something ain't coming back unless you sell something or DoorDash. I'm gonna DoorDash too. I'm gonna be sick. Okay. I'm gonna have so many stories. Oh my god. I already have so many stories from working at Planet Fitness. Can you imagine the stories I'm gonna have being out in the general public going after them when they're hangry?
golly.
The only problem is like when people are angry at Planet, you can usually see them get happy at the end of it. When they're angry with food, you don't get to see them. You just drop the food off and say, "Hey, have a nice day." All right, we're gonna cut shit. Oh, music. For all the homies, coffee, skull. All right, let's roll. Oh my god, I didn't plug it in. I'm an idiot. All right, hold on.
Stand by. Technical difficulties. You know. Oh. I need different goggles. Oh, there we go. Now I can see better.
I had to put my actual glasses on. Wow, even my phone looks clear.
I didn't really do that. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Look at that crack. That's what I needed. That's exactly where it got zero on. I don't know how it feels like that. It keeps cracking off, but yeah, we're gonna glue that back on. But dangerous. Actually, I think that worked out. Woo!
Q&A stickers, cereal or milk first? Yo, I'm a psychopath. When I was younger, I learned that the bottom of the cereal would soak up at first, and I was like, why would I fucking soak the top? Like, just didn't make sense to me. But anyways, I usually put cereal in first.
It's my normal operating procedure. There we go. It's the wrong angle. One of my favorite things to do is that glide right there. Oh, it's hard to see. A little slide method. You gotta drag this saw blade along it and it like clears out. Oh, that's neat. Right there, did you see that? It's my favorite thing to do. I love that shit. Yeah. And the bleed a little bit. Oh, you can't see it. Alright, one down. Fucking beauty. Ouch. This is gonna be the most difficult. The hanger. The peninsula. You know what? I'm just gonna do it first. Find out if it breaks. We're not gonna work on anything else. The whole damn thing breaks. Woo! Why are you so shaky? Oh, I'll be damned. You sure are.
Hold on, I need something steady under this. I know I got some thin strips. I don't want to use maple. Oh, those are both maple. This will do. Too thick.
Mischief managed. There we go. Okay, now we're good. There we go.
I normally breathe very slowly when I'm doing this stuff. That time I didn't breathe at all.
So I finished this peninsula. Minimal breathing until that thing, until this is over. And I got the other peninsula to do that's actually going to make me poop myself. need a higher platform for my scroll set. I gotta like lock in for this. If I lock in, I mean all out my legs. Oh, there we go. Now we're cooking. That was supposed to be a thing, but it's a nice little feature. Oh. Yeah, this whole leaning my head down the whole time. Same time. I'm listening to a random playlist right now. My head was there we go. Maybe Bob or oh, no, wait, no, Shaggy. Fucking love this song. What's up, Daniel? How we doing, homie? Chillin'. We're gonna zoom out for a second. Wow. Alright. First things first.
Oh, take this out. Ooh. Second thing. So I'm cutting out over there. Third thing. I need to play a playlist that you guys can listen along to. That's what we're gonna do. Ramza, what's up, man? Somebody subscribe to my channel here. So we're not listening to feel good happy music. We're gonna listen to one of my playlists. Right now I have my glasses on. My work glasses. characters, and it looks like Chinese letters. I can't read. I'm sorry, bro. But hi, and is it ni hao? No, that ni hao. Is that Chinese? Fieldhouse dance floor. Is this mine? Oh no, this is my. That's why my music was so weird. It wasn't my music. It was my. Okay, that was my wife's music. So, anyways, this is my shot glasses. Watch this secret power. Bloop. It just pops right off. Yeah, the screw just fell out. That's all, and I haven't replaced it. But I am old, and my eyes are going bad. Mm. They bad they are. Let me think. What playlist I want to listen to? Fortune and Rod. Fortune. Oh, not your library. We need to some search. Fortune. Actually, hold on. Let me log into mine. Add account. There we go. Let's log in. Log in with email, and I think it's my personal email, which I'm going to have to turn this away so that you can't see what I'm typing. Because I know some super tweets. Which my personal email is probably out there anyway, because it's on my business cards. Ah! What is this? Not that one. Apologies for the delay, so. Ah! Is that my name? That's correct. Is it that? Yeah. Is it this? Damn it. Log in without password. Check your email. Not now. Check my email. Boy, we struggling out in this bitch. We struggling, bro. We out here. We not doing it. We not doing so hot right now. We struggling. Wait, not Jack Quellen. Me. Oh my goodness, bro. Sign in, bro. Oh, don't make me. I don't know my password, brother. Let's guess. Let's guess. It's not that. I know the other one. Fucking Yahtzee. Spotify. Haha. Spotify. We are struggling. 73 people chilling. What's up, guys? So give me a kind of story you guys want to hear. Oh, by the way, I'm free from Planet Fitness. That's where I worked at. That was my full-time day job. Full-time day job was Planet Fitness. I was club manager. I was assistant manager. I was front desk employee. I wasn't a trainer. I actually helped use the trainer. I love trainers, bro. Trainers at PF are awesome if you get the right ones. The ones at Morgantown, fucking sick, but that's all I'm gonna say. You don't have anything nice, don't say anything at all. So my library has some good ones. Supreme Funkadelic free. Is it open? Yep. So this is the playlist. Okay, it's probably backwards. Supreme Funkadelic. If you want to listen along, it's a great playlist. It's all funky disco. I was inspired by a trip to Florida. Me, my best friend, a couple of our other buddies. We go to the Orange Bowl? Gator Bowl. The one at Florida, down in. I think it was the Orange Bowl. But, anyways, we're down in Florida. Jacksonville, baby. New Year's Day Bowl. Good times. But it was all funky music, all like disco, sick. It was just a good time. We had like cigars and just like music, people dancing. Um, Second week as a club manager in Morgantown, there was I got mistaken for the old club manager, and there was like a gun threat against me, bro. I didn't do shit. I need something that I can't talk about on screen. All right, we're back. Um, it's another good Planet Fitness story. Breaking up the two hulking 6'6" giants. I'm not tall. I'm 5'9". I also hired somebody that was 7'2". Yeah, bro, tall as a motherfucker. Maybe I'll just leave this down while I'm talking. Um, yeah, big dude, fucking like I came to I came to hear on him. I have never felt less of a human, man. Next to a 7-footer, bro. He shouldn't have passed the background check. Mm, there's another good one in there. My favorite person, all right, that I ever met in the whole shebang is this lady. I'm not gonna say her name. Call her mom. I work the evening shift. I hate evenings, bro. Anything past 5 o'clock, I'm not available. Sorry, bro. But I was working like 2 to 10s, like 4 to 10s, and I was just not having it. And so my assistant manager is in the back, and I'm working front desk. I'm just like, this lady comes in, she's pissed. A lot of people come in pissed to tan and leave happy. They just need a little light. This lady was pissed. And I was like, what's up? You know what you need? She came over to tan. She's like, I fucking need a break. I looked at her, and I'm on the clock, and I'm behind the desk, and I go, you know what? Fucking same. Seriously, what the fuck's up in your world? Because my fucking sucks. And she just pauses and looks at me, and she goes, can you not set my bed yet? I feel like we need to talk. Best friend. The love of that woman. That's another good one. I was on the news. I was on the news. And then I was on the news on a Friday, representing my and then I quit effective immediately the following Friday. And that's why I'm here now. I really screwed myself. I really need projects to be bought and sold. Oh shit. This is fun. Alright, let's get back to cutting. Let's get back to making some projects to hopefully make some money to support my need to apparently quit my job at a whim. I'm listening to Hook on a Feeling right now. It's hard to not. Alright, gotta turn the music up, turn the machine on. Let's rock and roll. Not cut off anything. I have my garage half door, half closed. I can't see if anybody walks by, so they probably hear me talking.
No, I'm not even using my mouse right now, to be honest with you. My big dome's not getting in the way. Woo! That was smooth. I'm trying to think of any other PS stories that are pretty good.
If you're from the Pittsburgh area, I got to meet Charlie Batch. That was pretty cool. I needed a bunch of books. I think the coolest part, though, honestly, of the whole experience was the community I built. That's right. I'm out here community building. Like, don't get me wrong. I was a pretty good film manager, right? I was a pretty good manager. Pretty good. That's modestly. Okay? Pretty good. Not great. Not amazing. Pretty good. Great leader. Don't even touch it. Don't even come near. Like at that point, like if you tell me I have to lead this set of people, you're gonna get the most free, most authentic group of people, and they are gonna absolutely cook. Whatever you need done, they're gonna do it because they like I'm a big my leadership style is serving leadership. Yeah, it's not servant leadership. It's servant. It's much more proactive. It's all about building a community and empowering people and removing obstacles to allow people to be themselves. And if you're not yourself, whose strengths are your weaknesses? Really? Why waste your time with somebody else's strengths? Learn what you're good at. Get better at it. They don't know.
people said it's good that I'm doing this. It's good for me. Like people would say it in the way of like, you gotta do what's best for you. Like if that's what you think is best for you. No, that's not what I think is best for me. I think what's best for me is a stable job. But I recognize what's best for everybody. And that's, you gotta do your thing. I had a friend that wrestling was his life. He has a position to make a good like change in direction for a lot of wrestlers. He has a big chance to get a big. Find your niche. Everyone's got a niche, and everyone's niche is interesting. I mean, look, I got 41 people looking right now. 9 people looking. How many people do you know can use a scroll saw? Right? Niche. How many people make this country of Russia out of a scroll saw? Out of Pallet, bro. You look at it and go, damn, that's terrible. It's still my thing. Maybe it's not you. But maybe your thing's like cool shit. I want to support it. You know what I mean? I only require 2 things from my employees, by the way. It's cheesy. 2 things I required of every employee was to be themselves and always look to grow. You're always looking to grow. You're always doing it with your best intentions for yourself. The type of dude to be like, make mistakes, bro. Like, I want you to think for yourself. Because my line of business, planet, everything could be 99.9% of things could be fixed. Not who needs HR, probably not. HR didn't like me too much. Oh, problems on my way out. I wanted to have a meeting on alignment before I left. That's like, nah, we're gonna put you in place. I already know my place. Saw the writing on the wall. I mean, when you email HR asking about your insurance coverage when you're done working in May, and they just assume you mean you're gonna quit now, how do you made a lot of founding. Well, speak on them. See, like when one too many people have a problem with something, I'm gonna be the first one that speaks out because not enough people have been together for something. stop going out more than not. People will have fun. I watched a guy abuse his wife while a whole bachelor party set, or a whole wedding party of groomsmen sat there and watched. What a fucked up great story. Stop going there. God knows some shit downtown. Nothing bad, you know. Just like you wake up the next day and you're like, man, I thought that just like didn't go right. You know, like bad situations. Shit you don't want to be in anymore. Like not bad situations. Not the environment you want to be around anymore. Your 30s, you know. Perfect. Little lift. My head keeps getting in the way, guys. Oh my god. Alright. Like Wake Me Up Before You Go Go used to be such a fun song. And where it's like someone's gone then. I'm like, ah, fuck, that hurts. Faced a lot of loss in my last couple of years. Not from people dying necessarily, but like I've lost a couple people out there. Just like grow out of people and their mindsets. You know? Sometimes you look at someone, you're like, that's not used to be. And like that's not a bad thing to change. There's a stark contrast between someone growing and changing and just and I'm sure if somebody from my family watches this, no cap. siblings, but they've objectively watched you go through shit, not subjectively been into shit, you know what I mean? So they see all the bullshit you have to do. Oh, my neck keeps popping. I have 2 more to cut out. And then solder Oh, we'll put them together. I do need to drop this. Oh, here comes the hard part. Look at this. This is what we gotta do now. Can't figure it out. Just how. All these are so nice. Like it's just got Alfredo Nicola. Alfredo Nicola. That's actually kind of sick. Not gonna lie, buddy. Listen. How we doing? Tell me about yourself. Listen, if you're in the chat and you're cool with it, I'm gonna need you guys to talk more and ask questions for my own sanity. Working at Planet Fitness, I saw at my location anywhere 50 to 100 people every hour. That means I was saying at least hi and goodbye to anywhere from 50 to 200 people. But I'll be saying it almost 200 fucking times, right? I haven't done that in like. I'm dying on it. I need to talk to folks. Honestly, that's part of the reason. Visibility up. Hi from Sydney, Australia. What are you up to today? Making a couple cutouts. So I got Arizona next to me. Arizona just needs a final cut. I got a couple more boards here to cut out. Man, Sydney. That puts you guys kind of late, right? Like what? 8 o'clock? No. Much later than that. It's got to be 10 p.m. for you, right? Is that right? Did I math that right? 3 a.m., bro. That's so much later than I thought. Well, fucking bud. I hope you're having a good night. What got you up at 3 a.m. besides woodworking? Please tell me you had a good night with the boys. Please say good night with the boys. Or out with the significant other. And I am. Got a couple sets of coasters ready to go. Honestly, I'm just. I say what isn't true. Yeah, good night with the boys, brother. Good night with the sig pig. The sig other, I mean. Not the significant pig, the significant other. Or a significant person for the evening. You know what I mean? Oh, shit. Oh. It's alright. Hopefully you're dreaming about something. Anyways. Dude, that happened to me yesterday. Netta! Oh, I might have to call the stream to respond to my friend Netta. I'm not gonna be like, yo, are you at Planet today? And I'll be like, funny look. I'm at Planet Fitness in Australia, treats their employees good. Ooh, that was a bad shot. I'm not gonna lie, I was treated good. But frankly, you get the right people, great job. Get the right people around you. You got a real opportunity for fertile ground.
those numbers. I woke up at 3 a.m. Came down to the shop at 4. Didn't stop working till 2. Time is now. No, that's the worst. Man, I appreciate you swinging by, though. Stop by, saying hi. Hope you're enjoying it. You search Supreme Funkadelic. It's by Heathenwood Designs on Spotify. I'm listening to that playlist. Something to listen to besides this song. You got any hobbies, brother? What? Stuff is crazy, bro. Right now, I'm moving to Savage, Minnesota. Southeast, or southwest. Anyways, what time is it there, and where are you? Wow, I already started answering the location question. Right now it is noon 18. Just chilling. Yeah, I'm in Morgantown, West Virginia, where WVU is, or West Virginia. Um, moved here about 8 years ago. I grew up in southwestern Pennsylvania. A place called Collinsville, between a place called Collinsville, a place called Dunbar. Shit. Grew up lower, middle class, and lower class. Used to
We can do. Alright. I am actually moving. Hey, see you next time. I'll keep my conversation going so you can check it out later. You can check out the Instagram. South, southwest of Minneapolis. Closer to 80 miles, man. Won't provide for myself opportunities for here for now. I saw the way my son hung out with my daughter. Reminded me of how. What else we got here? Got 20 likes, bro. That's sick. I just want to hang, bro. Just want to hang out with you guys right here. Like, really, it's pretty good education. Everyone inside and outside that circle. I want to. What a night, also. Banger. Love these rounded cuts right here. They're so smooth every time. Ah, I gotta take my. Yeah. Whew. I thought that wasn't touched. I used to think it was Holland oats, like the country, or like Dutch people. part of the world. For all you non-believers, it's part of the globe. Ooh, I am hungry right now. Oh my god. We drank the ocean. That's wild. 22 legs. That's actually kind of sick, Giving up this channel is actually my biggest regret. Like, it used to be a Call of Duty, Destiny channel. Some Minecraft in there. Rocket League. GTA. I was on the 5 million subscriber channel. And, gave it up. I didn't think it was going to work out. I thought it would have been more for the that's crazy. E. coli espresso on Hollywood. They've already gotten, they were already up in the 100,000 range and above. I don't think they were so it got expanded to one person. Yeah, we had one kid in there that was kind of strange. She always wanted to do that. None of us were about it. I didn't. Man. I mean, if you look at my channel now, I still have 900 something. It's all weighted in my It will go down. Doubt it. It would be nice if, like, for 2 to 4 hours a day, I have a live stream as I'm working in my shop and talking to everybody.
25 likes? Oh my god! Let's fucking go! 26 is my favorite number. I'm just saying. That's not a plug or anything. Please state it so. Towards the end. Still sitting at 25 likes. I want to hit 26 for my own personal game. Saw a video where it was red actually, where it was like, is it Valerie Kotov? That's sick, bro. Dude, I'm getting people with the coolest stuff. I go by PJ. It's just a different. Somebody's out here, people out here with rank names. Fun fact. I refer to myself as like a long time ago. Well, not too long after ChatGPT. On I asked it to make me a North Star, and it came up with Brody, god of just like somebody's gassed up, gassing everybody up. And so like I did ask the question, parameters that came up with this. And his name was Brody. If you will. 26 likes, let's fucking go. Okay. Oh, I'm satisfied. But if there's any more likes to come in, well, I'll take 27, you know what? I don't give a shit. You guys like my shit, I'm happy. Even if you don't like my shit, talk to me, just watch.
Christian sing. Oh, sing in there. Fucking sing in. Sisters and everyone inside and outside. Oh, I thought it broke. It bounced off of that. 27 likes, nice. People watching. Good time. Hope everyone's. I almost said Saturday because I'm used to working in the shop on Saturdays. I'm unemployed. I like being unemployed and having a small business. It's like, am I really unemployed? 8 likes. Get my day job. Pursue this full time. And because it's tired of the bullshit. That was a very big thing on my way out. There's a lot of stuff about that. I feel like something's unfair and I don't say something about it. I'd rather say it. There's enough people who are used to just whatever. I got really insulted. Stepping down. A much lower role, so like the pay is gonna be a lot less. I was getting paid or at my level. But it's not good. Take my toys and I'm like, oh. And then later a kid who was in law school. It wasn't legal advice, it was just like a hypothetical. And I said to my class, and said, like, everybody else, I would take sentences from books, and not steal them. Like, not take them home and like take them home, right? But the difference is that I replaced them with tools of similar use. Not similar quality. The tools in question were impact drill bits from Milwaukee, and they were brand new and not I was like, what the fuck's stealing these and replacing them? Is that theft or vandalism because they're in worse quality? And everyone was cracking up, and I asked my one employee, hold on, I need to know if it's legal. I said, I am not doing it. It's not happening. I'm just curious what happened. He goes, well, so very bad. I was like, okay, hit me with it. He goes, well, that's theft straight up. And they could come after you civil. And I was like, oh. They're like, yeah, stealing from a big business like that, yeah, they could get pretty mad about it. I was like, oh. I guess I'll stay away from that then. I was like, good thing it's just a hypothetical, right? I can go buy tools. When games come in with different characters, other than like it's likely something I've never heard before. I'd like to get a heard or seen or experienced. I'm barely it out, back it up, 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 back it up. There we go. Whew. Lenny Kravitz. Come back. Woo. Got that completely off. Oh. All right. There we go. Woo. Oh, not done. I lied. Not done yet. Forgot the top portion. Forgot this top. Yeah, gotta cut that out a little bit. I got the scary part done with. The less scary part, which is still very fun. It's like poop, you know? Like, poop, it's gonna smell. This is not as bad. It's terrifying. I for sure cut a finger off of that phone, so I'm fucking terrified of using my cable phone. I get nervous. Relax. Safe, my brain stops freaking out. My brain starts freaking out. That's what I'm being calm. Super heavy. There we go. All right, this thing's hot. Woo! Thing's been moving. All right, finished product here. Woo! Oh, big stretch, boys. Oh, how long is 97 minutes? It's an hour and a half, right? Oh, plan on doing this for Milan. Your message was redacted. What's up? And Freddie is in here. We got 35 likes, 81 people watching. That's sick. All right, you guys want the review? You guys want the reveal? I mean, get some of the sawdust out the way. Big reveal time. The country of Russia. Make sure I got this all lined up. Okay. Here we are. There is Russia, ladies and gentlemen. If you're from Russia, you probably see mistakes. If you're not from Russia, probably looks good. So, next one we're gonna do is Arizona. I'm gonna get some coffee real quick. Holy.
Mm. 69 people watching. No, 59. I lied. My eyes are bad. Ugh. Mm. Oh man, who we got in here? Akis Kawasaki's. I can fuck with Kawasaki. Oh, ah, I gotta pop my hip, bro. There it went. I hope you heard that on screen. Oh, that was my left hip. Oh, wow. All right, I'm gonna put this in frame. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. I guess in a way, oh, I'm coming back. I guess in a way, since I'm doing YouTube lives, I'm gonna start doing shorts. I'm kind of correcting the error of my ways. I'm metaphorically sending an email to fix something, and that is a mistake I made of giving up on YouTube. So I guess by restarting my whole thing on the channel that got me started, so that's pretty cool, huh? Because at the end of the day, if I can get back to where I was, I'm already ahead of where I was. That makes sense. Because if I can get back to the standing that I was in with everything, the momentum I had, plus the knowledge I have gained, let me tell you, like, you'll never take more out of corporate than they'll take out of you, but you can take a lot from the corporate experience. Like, I was cooking the other day. I got my calendar out. I got color coded calendar. I'm working on a playbook for myself, so that I have like a weekly plan. Like when this stuff comes in, I'm doing it first, right? Like that's why I'm in the shop right now. I'm not doing anything else because these orders came in. I'm putting in a solid 8 hours a day. I mean, collectively, one of those signs takes me like actual labor time 4 hours per sign. That's why they're $80 signs, $20 per hour. Not a bad deal, guys. So we're gonna finish Arizona's side here. The rest is just a square with some angles. Listen to Jackie Todd right now. Future Stream Savage. This could be my new handle base. Rodolfo Peso. Yeah, Greece. No. I have yet to closest I've been to Greece. Probably Switzerland.
I wanted to punch him. Like, how dare you go to someplace so sick? First of all, good on you guys for keeping that place. We like to vote against our own self-interest in the mountain landscape with AI data centers. Coming to a secluded mountain near you. My country's fucked, buddy. Just know I am one of the Americans that realizes how fucked we are. And you're probably wondering yourself, what are you doing on a wood shop in the protest? Well, I'm doing what I can. My thing is making a code. Not only do I want to replace the fence, but I want people to come back. Yeah. One of my dreams is to build a program for apprentices. Just think like, in fact, I want to get a couple acres. I think 5 acres. I think it's more than that. And I want to have for each artisan specialty. I gotta plug my phone in. So each artisan specialty will have their own shop. And I'm not talking it looks all fancy. I'm not saying it looks like a warehouse or a storefront for that matter. I'm just saying that it needs to be a place that looks like a village, right? People live there, people live there. If they don't, they don't. I just realized I wasn't even showing what I was cutting. Anyways, we'll get back to it. I gotta work with my camera angle here. Got my phone charging. So I want to have a village of sorts, and I do want to have a longhouse there. Okay, it's the Viking in me. It's that Scandinavian bloodline. No, it's just my Norse pagan love. I want to have a longhouse in the center, and picture Valhalla, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Different people from different tracks. All yeah, handmade. Handmade, so like physical labor. So you got metalwork, you got woodwork, you got software, different mediums. Okay, each location has a set group of additionally, I want to have space for art. If you partake, it would be like some sort of subscription. Either it would be paid for, or you would like if you didn't pay into it, you would just provide services. Like upkeep, and you would earn your way. It helps cut costs for the other people. I guess like so like everyone's and it's all voluntary. Like you make something and sell something, that's yours. If you come in and just want to, like, hey, I'm gonna mop the floors for an hour. How long? How long does that get me here? Dude, you're good. Work for a week. Like, you mop the floors. Right? For having the subscriptions would be cover that. Basically a non-profit. I would make a non-profit. I want it to be a place where people I was blessed starting out with a wife that paid jobs, you know? Not all of us. I'm also blessed to have a family that was handy. A lot of people don't have that. I'm learning as I go. If I had somebody to teach me, imagine how much further I could go faster. I just want to provide that skill to the water. I want to make it. Like, I don't want people to just go down to the shop. What's up, Carlos? I don't want to say, oh, I'm just going down to the black one. Like, I want to be like, yo, you guys want to go hang out in the black one? Yeah, a couple projects. Yeah, dude, stay out of the way. Like, I want to have space for people to come and like, it'll get them interested. Really, beyond the purpose of giving people that opportunity, like a sight in something that maybe they actually have found. It all goes towards my number one thing, creating. So if I can go that, then that kind of goes in with, I guess, the co-movement. People all working together. Showing that it, like, I wouldn't want anything more than like or like food shops. Like, I would be down for food shops. Just a community center. Privately owned, non-profit. A lot of things can be very I know that's hilarious coming from somebody who's trying to make money in like a capitalist society, but I'm communist about it. I just recognize that we all live in a society where communism flourish. People hear communism. Oh, that one more thing. That's because capitalism won't let it work. I think my buddy said it best. He was like, yeah, if I had a state, it was walled off, nobody could fuck with us, then capitalism or communism would work. And I was like, so what you're saying is leave communism alone? You know, like that response. He didn't really care. He was just like, yeah. That's how I'm doing it. A little poke here and there. I'll be like, yeah, communism. He'll be like, yeah, that's time travel. I'm sure that shit works, right? Yeah, I got 30 life. Let's see.
U.S. in here and wants a different perspective, I hang on. I have a different perspective. Dude, that is skill, bro. I ain't seen no CNC router doing this shit. I ain't seen no CNC router doing this shit. Look at that detail, bro. Scroll saw. I just locked in and fucking cooked that out. All right. Here we go. Zoom out so you're not squared up with my face this whole time. That's the way. Ah, fuck. I got it fucked up. Sorry, guys. Stand's all messed up. I wish I had coffee. All right. Only took me 2 hours to draw that out. Do that. Whew. Hello. Here we go. All right. So now I have to sand these down a little bit. So we're gonna sand these out. Start with Russia first. So sand this. I'm gonna move Pennsylvania so it doesn't get dusty. You guys see that? Knocked over all my wood chips. That's alright, my boy will come in here and probably clean them all up for me. My year and a half, 1.5-year-old. Jesus. Anytime I'm in the shop, he comes in here, grabs a broom, and sweeps. It's like, alright, kid, I know. Dad's shop is dirty. We get it. Oh. Alright. I need... Try not to plug anything into the old power strip. It's not really safe. So I got a extension cord. I actually got... I'll show you around the shop a little bit. So I got this extension cord here. Got hooks running up. So then it comes down here. I have the orange one. I'll show you where that came from. But the yellow one is right there. I use that for my power tools. I use that for my chargers, my light, things like that. But this orange one runs clear up over there down to the plug behind that. And there's my little stand. And then that is empty right now. That is very low. That is my pallet wood supply. Very low. Not a good sign. But during the wintertime, the pallet availability decreases because everything's dirty and wet and nasty. When you get to spring and the produce stands start flying out stuff, which, by the way, one of the local produce stands owes me $450. Isn't that crazy? I made a sign for them about early December. I said, I know you're going on vacation and everything. I get that money whenever you're ready. It's April 1st, and I still have $450. Hasn't come in yet. That would be really fucking useful right now when you're unemployed. Just throwing it out there. Alright, let's sand this bitch down. Alright. Back to sanding and music. Got it on a 4.
Side note: my planer has been worn out, and my joiner had a nail run through it. So now I have to go through the sides and get rid of the groove. It's not on that side, but that groove. Yep. All right, sanding's boring. Okay.
I realize nobody wants to watch sanding. So, we're coming back to this. Okay? I'm no dummy. I'm watching the numbies, and all the numbies is going down. Okay? Nobody wants to watch sanding. So, we're going to slide these bad boys over here. Boom. Slide this over here. Boom. And take these over here. Get this over here. Coffee right here. And what we're going to do is put Pennsylvania together. So, in the meantime, I'm going to go get some coffee. While I'm going to get coffee, give me 3 minutes. I'll be back. Go check out some other streams. Go say hi to some people. And then meet me back here in 5 minutes. Bye. What time is it? Let's go. Got a couple minutes. 3 minutes. Wonderland. Give it another 2 minutes so we start working. I got the official shop hat on right now. Let's check it out. Shop logo. Navy blue trucker hat with
khaki sides. Super sick. See, we're down to 15 people. We've got 40 likes. It's not bad. I've been streaming for 2 hours and got 40 likes. It's a lot for me. But this hat is sick. Hold on. Take a look at this hat. Would you look at this hat? Would you just look at it? I'm thinking that's leather there. It was done by Woodyard Creations. I'm gonna turn the music off. My beats are about dead anyway. Oh, need a cover for this. Dog's outside now. So, we got this to do. Then I'm gonna slap on a glue up, sand those out, start cleaning the house. I gotta do the kitchen and the floors and the showers. Yep. All right, so we're rolling back into the old shop work. Got the garage door open now. The dog's out here now. Say hi, Ginger. Oh, you can't see her. Ginger, say hi. It's Ginger, my Doberman. We're down to the lowest since we've started as far as people watching. We're down to 11. 40 likes though. I was jokingly saying that back in the day I'd be like, let's hit 50 likes, let's hit 50 likes. Well, those days are long gone. I ain't that stressed about it. I mean, I don't expect this to be my number one source of income, so I expect this to be my number one source of income. So, okay. I believe you are not made for this. Are you for this or are you for this? You're for this. That's for that. So is this for here? I think so. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Cool. So I need my giant square. Make sure these are all even-ish. And we're gonna go here, here. Keep those square. So we're just gonna put one on these ends because I don't want them to crack. We'll put. Do I want to do one across? I mean, I don't need to do two because. But two per board, that's a little excessive. This thing ain't gonna be going through that much shit. Maybe one per board will do it. Yeah. I don't need to be overkilling how many screws I'm using here. Because all this thing is going to do is hang up inside on a wall. Nothing messing with it. No. Okay. Now, what we got to do, size up. So I'm going to use a screw that I know is going to work for it. It's going to pop through barely. So these boards, oh, there we go. So I'm going to have to go a little bit below. A little below. Because the screw, let me show you. That's what I look at. So that's what I look at here. I put the screw at the very top. See how far down it goes into the front board. So I'll just push about halfway in. You can see how much off the top. Now, it's not precise, okay? It's not precise. But all I'm trying to do is make sure the front top doesn't break when I drill into it. So I got this is a pre-drill. So you can see it's thin at the top. And it goes down to thicker. It's got that right there at the bottom is the angle. So it comes out like this.
comes out like that. You got a nice little divot, and that's where the screw goes down in. So it won't break up the wood. Goes in nice and flush, nice and clean. And whenever I get done with drilling these out, I'll put this in here. I'll put it down, and I'll drill just like ½ inch, if that. Just enough to get it so the screw will grab and it'll pull it up instead of just pushing it down and drilling into it. If it pushes down and drills into it, it's probably going to pull this backboard down. And what that'll do is cause it to over drill or oversing. This is this countersink bit. Cool. Get rid of this. Now, the fancy carpenters will even go on the backside and make sure these are lined up exactly straight. Me, on the other hand, I like the eyeball shit. Not because I'm lazy. I'm pretty decent at it. And I like to challenge myself. But, as I go on, I'm going to have to get a little more accurate. Eyeballing. They don't always come out straight. Pretty straight, though. What's up, Aquila? Ooh, Aquila. So, I know a lot of people were stopping by for the scroll sawing, and now we've kind of slowed down on the old scroll saw. But we are developing quite the setup here. Okay, so I'm going to drill in this right side. I do have an impact drill, which is overkill, but I love using my impact, so here we go. We got a lot of hits at first when we were scroll sawing. Not so much now. Not so much now, ladies and gentlemen. Which is okay. I mean, we gotta continue working here. Everyone's free to stop by and free to leave. That is just if you want to hang out or not. There we go. It should be nice and flush. Now, what we're gonna have to do is get this straight across. So the middle ones don't necessarily matter. This one over here doesn't necessarily matter yet. But what does matter is how close it is. Because what we want to do is make sure it's square. Go. Make sure it's square because Pennsylvania is a rectangle, and if you fuck that up, you fuck it all up. I'm gonna go right there. I'm gonna try something here. Set the way. Okay. So got this down here. Out straight. Okay. Now, I'm gonna eyeball this because I don't know how to fit a square in there. Whew. There we go. Okay. There we go. I gotta make sure. Make sure this fits. Back up to 20. Here we go. Okay, set shit away. Hello, somebody's car alarm's going off in the middle of your stream. There we go. Fix your car! Somebody's trying to steal your car, bro! Ah! Okay, there we go. Now, just have to figure out how to keep that there. So, pencil. Go. Now, square it up. Square you. There. Now, shoot it there. Square. This here. Just tighten it enough. Comes together. Okay, that goes there. Now, I usually don't study it this much, but with it being square, the boards are a little iffy. I'm gonna just go with it. There we go. Okay. Do the same thing in Arizona. Alright, so here I have that. Okay. Well, here we go. Only one thing to do, but do it. Alright. Not bad for eyeballing, huh? Alright. Okay, here we go. Oops. Yes, I put the screws in my mouth. Are you even a woodworker? Are you even a woodworker if you don't do this? Do you even work, bro? Perfect. Good, huh? Pretty dandy, huh? Pretty square, too. Not gonna lie. Pretty square. Could be a little more square, but what are you gonna do? That's what you get when you work with pallet wood. Non-traditional wood, I guess.
Here we go. Pennsylvania. Let's go. Nice and quick. 41 people, 31 likes. Where's my 220 at? Make sure we got this all cleaned up. Okay. Where'd I get this purple shirt from? Dude, old t-shirts, old cotton t-shirts. Old cotton t-shirts are the best. My dog's laying down right now. She's chilling. Alright. Okay. Now, I need to get some finish going. Not the language. Not the people. Where is the gel stain? So, the gel stain here. Alright. Hat? Cool. Ginger, will you chill? Ginger. Go back to relaxing. They're chilling. They're allowed to walk around too, bro. Yeah, chill out. They ain't coming to hang out. They're not coming to bother you. They're minding their own business. Just like you should. No, don't give me that shit. Got a nice little storage shelf over there. I didn't make it. Old friend did. Say old because we're not friends anymore. Blame me for somebody else's actions. I didn't like it. So I put all the shit in the fucking yard. Just like a breakup, bro. Boy, you do me wrong or I feel like you disrespect me, we're done. I don't play that shit. I ain't got time for wasted energy. Life's too short and there's too much fun to be had and too many adventures out there. Just to be dealing with some bullshit. Right, Ginger? It's my dog, Ginger. I need a rag. Thought I had a brush for this. Honestly, I could use a brush for this. Because I don't want to use... No, I guess I'll use this. I've gotten worse on my hands than gel stain. Paintbrush. Poor man's paintbrush. How we doing, everybody? We're in a slower part of the process right now. Not anything fancy going on. No scroll saw skills. We're just kind of here just doing it. Finishing up some signs. Making some money. This is how you make money. You gotta finish signs. Oh, I need an excessively long screwdriver. Excessively long screwdriver. Pop this open. There it goes. It broke. There we go. Another pop. One more. Alright. Gel stain available. What we're gonna do first, go around the outside. Then we're gonna wipe it, let it sit. Let me talk to you. We're gonna go around the outside. Get that edge done.
Once that edge is done, we're going to go and wipe the top. Want the edge dry first because it's the hardest to clean off. Once that's done, we're going to wipe it. Okay. Just wipe it. Just get the thick off. And then we're going to go let it dry for like 2 days. We're going to let it cure for 2 days. I'm going to bring a sander out, sand it down once it's dry. Then we're good. So, no time like the present. This is actually for my grandmother. I haven't made anything for her yet, surprisingly. I made my grandfather a walking cane. Made. But really, the problem is she kept asking me for stuff from my dad. And, well, I don't get along with that guy. So I don't want to, don't care to do things for money. I know she would pay for it as a paying customer. But if I learned anything, it's that you don't sell your soul. You don't give up your morals. You don't give up your integrity. So no matter what, somebody forced themselves to look at your art, punch you in the chest for not letting them. And I think you kind of lose your right to take part in the art that follows. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have rights to it the first time. You don't have rights to it the second time. Nothing changed. But nothing changed. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. Kind of how it goes. You are not beholden to anybody. That's the thing. You could have been born together, raised together. It doesn't matter. Ah, one side done. I'm talking a lot of shit on a lot of people on this stream because I know a lot of those people won't be watching my stream, and if they do, they're watching to hate, and they're not going to actually like my content. So, if I just stay on here and talk shit long enough, they'll leave. Whereas on the other hand, you guys will probably hang around. You're like, I don't fucking know these people, and even if you do, you're probably like, yeah, those people are assholes. Get my grandparents and my cousins out of it, though. And they're legit. Most of my cousins. I think I'm gonna make a Minnesota sign for my grandparents too. Maybe a Tennessee one. Still like expand my artwork. You guys want to see how this looks at the end, don't you? It's pretty nice. The only problem is it comes out really dark and really gray right off the rip. So you guys will be able to see the finished product for a couple videos, for a couple live streams at least. But I'll share once I go to sand it. Well, I won't sand it all down on stream. Nobody wants to see that. But once it's done, it'll be live on my Instagram and my Facebook pages. You can always check them out there. Pretty much any projects that I finish are going to be on my Instagram page and my Facebook page. So, plenty of ways to check out what you missed. I hate when people drive by my house and just look in my garage. I love the attention. I'm live streaming, but
go somewhere where you're gonna actually like my videos. You know what I mean? Don't just drive by my house. We're just out here cooking, my guy. And I don't have to put a lot of stain on this. I am going to be sanding it off, but I don't like to leave too many things. Like you can kind of see, maybe. Feel there's some green in there. You can see a little bit. What we're going for. But once I sand it, what it's going to do is sand out the soft green first, quick growth. It's going to leave behind the hard growth, or the slow growth, so the hardwood. And then we're going to, yeah, we'll be done with this. Honestly, I'll probably do a glue up and then probably call it a stream because we've been doing this for a minute now. What, hour or 2.5 hours? What else we got? Is that a Russian, Ukrainian? God, name. What kind of? How do you say? I don't know those characters. Give me your name, bro. Say it for a stupid American. Actually, I'm not stupid. I'm cultured. It's just not cultured on Eastern. At least not Eastern languages, I should say. It's a fucking anime though. Just kidding. I fell out of watching anime because I just ran out of time. It's the same reason I stopped playing video games as much. People always say, "Grow up, video games are for kids." No, just priorities, you know. I wasn't going for my YouTube career anymore, and here I am, back on YouTube. All right, Pennsylvania. Close this up. Ah! Oh, I must fuck that up. I must fuck that up. That must went right on Pennsylvania. Now that I got that on there, I have to put this down. Oh, hammer ham. There we go. Done. Now, we'll put this outside where it's gonna dry. Okay, minimal things on my hands, which means hopefully no shit on my hat. Alright, let me get this glue up going. And then I'm gonna do some stuff off camera. And then, like I said, you guys want to see my portfolio? My Instagram page, everything's Heathen Wood Design. So, Instagram, Facebook page. I'm working on a Mayhem Marketplace website. If I can get a Mayhem Marketplace going, I'll have stuff available online. With Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, even TikTok, to be honest. Even the old TikTok. We're going to do a glue up of these right now. Maple and mahogany. And we're going to cut the stream. I got to go chore. And we'll see from there what we do. But, as far as I'm concerned, we made some money today. Actually, I'm going to take this spot. What I need to do is get out, find ways to make more money. And I'm not talking about your traditional, get your Grubhub, get your DoorDash. I'm talking about get out and find projects to do for people.
Like I need to be pulling in close to $500 a week, if not 1,500, or not or 750. I gotta pull that in. Because $500 a week is 2,000. If I bring in another $250 a week, that's $3K a month, and that's $36K right off the rip. Ginger, chill. Ginger, just lay down. It's okay. The dog keeps walking by. Or walk by a second time, I should say. There we go. All right, here we go. Gotta represent the business. This, move this down. Ginger, you gotta relax, babe. That's not all about you, girl. It's not all about any of us. It's about all of us. We're all chilling, girl. You just gotta chill. Sorry, I like to have it for glue ups. The third one, and I need to get a fourth one of those. Actually, I need to get 3 more of those and get 6 of them, so I can make long ones. Makes it easier to cut. Cuts down on time too. Cuts down on glue up time. I'll get a quick sand in real quick. Kids are getting off school. About time I'll quit. What time is it? 1:30? Oh, it's 2 o'clock? Oh, dang. Yeah, that's definitely time for me to call it quits. Well, 10 to 2 is only 6 hours. Not very much time, but I guess I was going earlier than that. I was working on wood shop stuff before I was streaming. It's a good way to keep track of what I'm doing. Ah! Great. Glue in the arm here. It's so weird that, like, these kids that are getting off the school bus used to be little babies running around. Like, that's crazy to me now. Because I have a 1.5-year-old kid. 1.5-year-old kid, I mean. And it's just like crazy watching how different he is compared to what he was last year at 6 months. Walking, talking, pointing stuff out. He remembers where everything's at. He has routines. He comes in here. He comes in my shop and he knows where the broom is. And he wants to sweep. He knows what the sweeping's for. He knows it's the shop. This is not the garage because we don't park cars in here. This is the shop. Alright, here we go. Make sure. Come on, stay flat. Alright, go. Now, let's pick the side. There's less stuff on it. This is the side a little bit down on the bottom. Just squeeze that a little bit. Flop her down. On the corner. Because that's where the fun is. Just kidding. That's where it's easiest to do this. side. Come on. So it's equal. Then when I cut down this top, what it's gonna do is cut out this imperfection here. Right here. Right at the bottom. Right there. I'll show you when after I put this all together what it looks like. Go. Okay. So. Okay. That's what you want. You want it tight as shit. Right. Those ones are tight as shit. Where's the next one? Where's the gap at? Right there. One side's always gonna have a little bit more of a gap. So we're gonna slide down in here. Do a little gap work. Cleared it up. Immediately cleared it up. Tighten that up, tighten that up, tighten that up, tighten that up. Now, the baby. Just the baby. Find a spot here. That's where that opened up. Okay. Ta-da! Now, we take a wet rag. Take a damp cloth. Run along here, get those cleaned up. Run along here, get those cleaned up. Run along here, get those cleaned up. We flip her over. We go like this. God damn it. So now it's wet. I can show you what it's gonna kind of look like. That's kind of what it's gonna look like when it's done. The light colored is maple, dark is mahogany. So I'm gonna set this out of the way. Fun fact from woodworking, I do a lot of pull-ups usually too. I haven't in a minute, but bang out a lot of pull-ups. A lot of working with your hands, a lot of wood shopping. I wasn't working out yet at the time. And they had one of those grip strength tools. Kinda and so like everybody on my staff would work out and stuff, and everyone was in pretty good shape. Except for my dumb ass who doesn't like cardio. And so they handed it to me. I was like, let me see that shit. So they handed it to me. They're like, go ahead, give it a squeeze. See what your grip strength is. So I rock it out and I show it to them. And it's 142.6 or 143.6. And I'm like, oh nice. I'm like, I don't know what the average is, but like, it's cool. And their faces, like their mouths dropped. And I was like, what? I was like, is that like normal or what? And they're like, dude, that's insane. I was like, what do you mean? And they go, so we have a guy on our team that played football, D1 football. And a guy on our team. We had a guy on our team that played D1 football. And he only got 130. 135. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean? So like, working with your hands, man, I'll never go against saying that the strongest people are the functional workers. Like the people who are laborers, they're a lot stronger than them big brolic muscle build or bodybuilders. So like when I'm thinking like I'm out on the street and like I'm a skinny bitch, but like I know how to throw down. I also know that I'm a lot stronger than I look because I'm functional work. So I don't know. That's my rant for the end of it. I see there's 20 of us. If you guys want to give a like on the way out, that'd be sick. The hats will be for sale. Coming up. I'm thinking about $30 for a hat. But keep an eye out on my Facebook, my Instagram, this YouTube channel, even TikTok. I have hats available. I have my inventory available this week. Um, that'll be it. Thank you guys for stopping by. If you're watching this later, hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to skip along. Um, and then yeah, I'll check you guys probably tomorrow. I think Monday through Friday, like 10 to 2. It's probably a good time frame. So yeah, I'm gonna clog out of here. Later, guys. Enjoy your